Animal rights are rights that belong to animals to live free from use in labs or medical research, hunting, along with other human services. Many around the world have very diverse opinions about animals and their rights. Many believe animals don't have rights or souls and belong to humans. On the other hand, a lot of people, including myself, deeply care about animals, their way of living, and their freedom. Personally, the way people treat animals greatly concerns me. I have loved animals ever since I could remember. I grew up with an English bulldog until I was 16 and then she passed. While I was younger, I had multiple cats along with a bunny. At age 6, I got my first lizard, which was a bearded dragon. Then, as I got older, I cared for many more different kinds of amazing animals. Ones such as ducks, chickens, guinea pigs, multiple fish, hermit crabs, tree frogs, a tortoise, geckos, bearded dragons, chameleons, and ball pythons. No matter the shape or size, I see each and every animal with love and respect as it's a living being just like myself. As I started to think more independently, I started to question many things about what happens to animals used for human wants. Human wants regarding food, fashion, entertainment, sports, and medical use. I searched on the computer questions and the results were devastating. On TV, the commercials always have happy and healthy looking animals in sanctuaries. It's advertised all over the world no unnecessary pain is being inflicted on any animal. All the animal factories and corporations say over and over again they're humane with their animals. Pet stores across the US also claim to be amazing animal caregivers. Anyone could walk into a Petco or PetSmart and it will look like this. To many, they think it's okay for the animal. But if you really look close into the enclosures, you could see up to 10 to 15 animals crammed into one tiny cage. This tends for animals to fight one another, which is what happened to this lizard. There has also been many cases of customers finding dead reptiles, mammals, or fish in their enclosures. Zoos are also guilty when saying they're completely humane. Most people think every zoo is wide open and spacious like these. In reality, most zoos have tiny, less than half an acre enclosures. Large wild animals want and deserve to roam miles wherever they please, but they're forced to stay in shoe-size boxes to be stared at by paying customers. Then there are circuses. Thankfully, many are currently closing down due to animal cruelty. You'll see TV advertisements of elephants riding tricycles or a tiger jumping through fire. People just think, oh, how cool, but they don't really think about the animal. You think any wild lion or elephant really wants to ride a tricycle? These animals are forced to do insane acts which started with brutal training. Animals are starved until they do tricks or certain moves. These animals are also electrocuted with sharp prods to make them listen. A big question for me was, what happens to the animals that people eat and what happens to the dairy animals that are used for milk? Seeing the responses to this question broke my heart. The cruel, horrible things I saw being done to many animals were very common throughout different meat and dairy factories. Every animal, no matter the size, is forced into a tiny cramped crate or an assembly line headed to death. These animals were also abused constantly. Many were beaten, gassed, burned, electrocuted, grinded alive, pulled apart, or shot. Not one animal dies peacefully. Many animals, such as male chickens, have no use according to factory workers. So every male chick goes into either a small gas chamber, is grinded alive in a shredder, or is smashed to death. Animal testing is also a horrible path that leads animals straight to a brutal death. Many people automatically say animal testing is needed for research to help humans and don't think twice about the animals. People don't realize animals of all different species are given deadly or flesh-eating diseases to understand and learn more. I understand the benefit, but how would you feel if someone mutilated your dog just for a makeup or shampoo test? Bunnies and small animals also get screws and technology inserted in them. Most of these animals also get barely any food, water, space to move, and are forced to sit in their own feces. Thousands upon thousands of innocent animals are forced to live their lives in horrible, inhumane conditions. If it wasn't for pet stores, zoos, and circuses, animals would be able to live happily and free and not someone's entertainment. With meat and dairy industries, they lie to everyone and false advertise. They also have ag-gag laws, which according to Fiber Austro is what protects industries by not letting anyone picture or record their farm without consent. By definition, ag-gag laws threaten crucial eyewitness investigators that expose cruelty to animals on factory farms. So somehow the government said this was okay, and anyone that violates this law will be criminalized. This law only protects factories by covering up their abuse. People around the world need to know the truth about what's happening to these innocent animals. Each animal is a living, breathing being that feels happiness, sadness, and pain just like we do. I believe that each and every animal deserves to have the right to live freely and no connection to human needs. This world is more than big enough for all of us.